Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Sahara Force India Formula One team front lawn. I don't know what Roz said because I just got here, but if she took credit for owning this place, she doesn't. But anyway, we're friendly neighbors, and glad everybody could make it. We got the Silverstone race for hopefully a long time, but at least for a couple of years yet. My press officer has written some words for me to say this morning, and he wrote this before the Silverstone announcement. So when I got in and I read it, and I thought, this doesn't apply anymore. So I had to quickly rewrite it. So please bear with me, because I practiced this, and now it's not relevant anymore. But anyway, I understand from Chris we're going to do a bit of a Q&A, which is probably more relevant and might even be more useful for you. So I think we're going to do that in a little bit. But let's see what he wrote here. So first of all, welcome to Silverstone and Sahara Force India. As you know, we're in the heart of the motorsport valley, and the track across the road is the centerpiece of the motorsport industry in the UK. And that's where I had to change it, because it's for a short while anyway. But hopefully the BRDC, the owners of the British Grand Prix and Liberty Media will see a path forward where it's beneficial for both Silverstone, the BRDC, and Liberty Media to keep the race here for a long time to come. I believe that reasonable people with the same information will come to the same conclusion. And I think Liberty, having dealt with them for a little bit now, at least a half a year, and most of the BRDC members are reasonable people. So if they end up with the same information, I think they'll come to the same conclusion, which I hope will be for Silverstone to host the Grand Prix for a long time to come. Anyway, because of motorsport, companies are competing in such a competitive environment, and mainly companies like yours, that you've had to become extremely efficient and innovative to survive. I quickly looked at some of the displays out here when I walked up, and there are great examples of innovation out there, and I'm sure all of you get to that innovation rather quickly. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here, you'd be doing something else. The performance of your technology is broadcast around the world, and don't take that lightly. That's a thing you should be proud of, and a thing that every one of you should use when selling your services and products. In the next few years, not only is Silverstone have a bit of uncertainty, but also this great country that I live in, and the accent kind of gives it away that I didn't grow up here, but for the last 20 years I've been living here, and I enjoy Britain, and although the taxes are a bit high compared to where I'm from, but it's necessary. And I hope that our capable leaders in government, and maybe the MIA can give them some direction too, because you're close to them, will sort out Brexit. And I'm sure, like me, every one of you are a little bit worried about Brexit and the uncertainty that it brings. But having reflected on that uncertainty, and usually uncertainty can also mean risk, and it's that risk that uncertainty brings that worries me, and perhaps you're thinking about too. However, reflecting on the skills that you have honed and enabled to survive in motorsport, innovation, speed, delivery, precision, quality, all those things should allow you to find opportunity in that uncertainty. And I think you're better placed to find opportunity in that short-term uncertainty than any other businesses within Britain. So that's my message to you. Don't fret. I'm sure the government will sort out Brexit. However, I think you're best placed to find opportunity within the next few years. And long may our industry survive. Hopefully Silverstone will continue for a long time, and we will all prosper. And I want to end just by telling you that once Brexit was announced, I thought the best thing to do is remove all German names from my phone. And I'm happy to report it is now hands-free. Thank you.
No, you keep them up. Keep them up.